Festival of Legends gave Warlock a handful of extremely interesting cards based around dealing fatigue damage to yourself. So first there's the Baritone Imp, a 2-mana 2/2 that deals fatigue damage to you and then gains stats equal to however much fatigue damage you took. So generally you play it on 2, you take 1 fatigue damage, and it's a 2-mana 3/3. Pretty good. And then there's Crescendo, which deals a fatigue damage to yourself, and then deals that much damage to all enemies. So say you play Imp on 2, Crescendo on 3, it'll deal 2 damage to you from fatigue, and then 2 damage to all enemies. And then finally there's going to be the Crazed Conductor, which once again deals fatigue damage to yourself, and summons that many 3/3s. So the idea is you play all these cards throughout the game, each one is more powerful than the last, but each one also deals more damage to you than the last. So you're kind of walking a tightrope the whole game. And if you do it properly, then, you know, sometimes you get a 5-mana 4/5 that summons 12/12 additional stats. There's also the Void Virtuoso, a 1-mana 1/3 demon that makes you immune to damage on your turn, which obviously would stop you from taking the fatigue damage. I mean, this is a great hand. Probably not a great matchup to be dealing damage to myself, unless it's blood, in which case it's not a great matchup to be playing a somewhat aggressive deck. Alright, so it is blood. So we're playing the how many board clears do they draw lottery. Alright, love Gang Boss on 3. And with this Flame Imp pickup, it should be pretty easy to have a full Reform on 6. Probably Library, buff my Gang Boss, and trade into that. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this. Could have tried Crescendoing to buff up the Crazed Conductor next turn, but I don't think it's necessary. Alright. Nice green card. Still need 2 to infuse this, so Blood Boil is actually pretty annoying here. So Crescendo does 3. Oh, Howling Blast. I mean, I guess I just Reform. Best they can do is Corpse Explosion, which is strong. But it's not insane. Do I just double trade? I guess so. I don't think there's that much reason for me to use the location. I mean, I guess play around Corpse Explosion. So they can Corpse Explosion, they would bump in here, they would kill everything except the 9/9 and the 4/6, and one of the 1/1s. That's kinda fine. I would still prefer they just not explode any corpses in my vicinity, but I think I can beat it, maybe. Alright. This was not a great turn for me. I mean, Maybe when you compare Corpse Explosion versus literally anything else, it looks pretty great. So I've got 25, 28, I guess. Alright, well, if they didn't clear my board last turn, it's pretty hard to imagine they could do it this turn. We're still one turn ahead of Soul Stealer. Nice. Love to just brutally stomp the Blood Death Knight. Got ourselves a warrior, huh? Interesting. So this should be a menagerie deck, not a mech deck. Fun curve. Maybe I go Crescendo here? It's pretty good. Oh, it does 2 damage. I thought it only did 1. Let's just go Imp Gang Boss. Maybe I can land a nice Nothing's Impossible next turn. Alright. Pretty good Crescendo, and it leads into an even better Crazed Conductor. 4, 5, and 3 3/3s. Just a casual 13, 14 of stats. If I was a Death Knight, I could get that with a 3-mana Blight Fang. But as a Warlock, I had to spend 5 mana and take 3 damage for it. Oh, that minion is big. What the heck? What an insane curve my opponents had. Alright, well this was a really strong turn. So I have 14 damage here. Can I just go face? Do I care about any of this? I'll just go face with the big one, and I can do some trading with other stuff. I just don't care about taking 2 damage, right? So I should have done that first, but whatever. Really strong power slider there. I've only got 5 power in play, but my opponent is pretty low on board at the moment. I'm not sure if this Neophyte really does anything. But hey, it's a 3/2 at the minimum. Training session, probably not very good here. They should be dead to Vile Library, yeah. Wow, I feel like they had an extremely good draw, and yet they simply got zooed. I think, Void Virtuoso, surprisingly good off the mulligan. Imp Gang Boss, also surprisingly good. I'll just double keep. Maybe I could have kept Library with Imp Gang Boss. Wow, we got ourselves a combo. It's like a voodoo doctor with a better stat line, and it healed for 3 instead of 2. Incredible. And now it healed for 4. If I didn't draw the baritone imp there, I was pretty happy to play Nothing's Impossible, I think. But since I found a play, the Nothing's Impossible is better with Imp Gang Boss, because it'll likely be multiple bodies. That does 3 already? Groovy Cat is a silly card. Ooh, Fiendish Circle. This is gonna be really hard for Druid to deal with. They definitely killed more of my board than I was expecting. But I think I probably still play this. Next turn I've got this, which summons 2 3/3s. Not bad. I think I probably would go Imp Gang Boss plus Baritone Imp if I found that. But otherwise it's probably just Crazed Conductor. That was an interesting target. So I could go 1/1/3 here. It's probably just this though. Just a casual 10/11. Hopefully nothing silly with a Nubercon happens here. Oh, they're playing this. That is extremely slow against Zoo. Rake is the best card in their deck, though. I think I want board more than I want cards. Shouldn't be hard to draw with Catastrophe in the future if I need to. And I just want to set up for Dark Conductor to just kill them before I need more cards. Okay, probably kills the 7/3. Although maybe they can get away with value trading. So I've got what, 11 plus 6? Not gonna be lethal, but still a hell of a board. So they are probably, yeah, they're getting their 5/5s here. If they have Drum Circle, my Dark Hunter Thier does 6 through it. Maybe I could draw a Crescendo for lethal. Or maybe I could just punch through, but I don't think I could. That's gotta be a Drum Circle if they went for 1/1s here. They may have stabilized. Probably smart to not take the damage. So this draws 6. Could try to tap into an imp to draw another card. But that would cost me so much mana. Let's just see what I can hit here. I did hit one crescendo. I can play a baritone imp first to make this deal 4. Doesn't really matter on these. Not a super relevant breakpoint. Probably better to just go via library. So this is going to deal 3. This will be at 6. This buffs by 5. I don't know. Kind of lost track of things here. I didn't need to play this Void Virtuoso. This thing was healing me for enough that it just didn't matter. So I guess I should have played a Void Walker, probably. Nah, maybe just more stats and play with Librarian. Not sure what they could do to be stable here. I currently have 8 power in play. Or 8 damage to get through. Oh, that actually does protect them, huh? But this guy is lethal. Nice. These cards are all pretty stinky off the mulligan. Just a bit too expensive. Love the baritone imp. And I guess crescendo into conductor is kinda good-ish. Maybe they'll play some stuff that dies to crescendo at least. So I can go crescendo here to deal 2, which is terrible. Or I can play 2 minions to potentially set up for a Mischievous Imp. That seems better. Alright, looking like a Mischievous Imp on 4. I have Conductor next turn. That's going to summon 2 3/3s, and then after that I have Crescendos that deal 7 total. Pretty good. Also deals 7 to me, but, you know, probably not a big deal, right? What if I take 2 and then deal 3? Could have traded into this 2-1, but I don't think it's that scary. I am taking a lot of damage, though. Oh god, why do you have this card? Oh, I hate when aggro decks can randomly generate board clears. It's so annoying. I could die here, but it's not that easy to have 6. Probably needs to be... I don't think they play Howling Blast or Glacial Advance, right? So they probably need Discovered damage.
My frost will splinter your flesh.
Hero power, they kill 2 3/1s, leaves me with 10. Dark Underthere is lethal. Boom, got him. Nice. I mean, that's pretty much what you want the deck to do, right? Played a bunch of self-fatigue cards and killed the opponent.
Gul'dan versus Gul'dan. Your soul shall be mine. I am your nightmare.
Another Warlock. Probably unlikely to be the mirror. I haven't seen anyone else playing this deck.
These books are ruined.
Got some kind of sketchy cards in this hand.
Armor! Lightly used armor.
Okay, definitely not the mirror.
You little...
I debated putting Fellstring Harp in my deck, but probably just don't need it. Hey, that's a good draw. 6 damage. They can have Hellfire. Hellfire's pretty nuts. Maybe I shouldn't have even played this, knowing that Hellfire exists. Could have set up the library and then got a big minion on the Fiendish Circle turn. But it worked out, obviously. Oh, is that a Nothing Impossible I saw? They can just clear me with Defile, but this is resistant to Hellfire and probably something else. Oh, you're just dead, right? I have 11 in play. I can play Imp plus this, which puts it up to 12, and then... yeah, I believe this is exactly full. Alright. Opponent didn't even get to see turn 5. How sad.
Gul'dan versus Arthas. Volodron, your soul shall be mine.
The internet tells me these cards are all bad off the mulligan. And these cards are all good, so that worked out pretty well. No turn 1 play, huh? I think I'm still double coining here, even if it's a slow paladin. Alright, so I guess we'll see what they're up to this turn. Mech Paladin's not super good at getting back on the board, are they? Oh, they're still going slow. I guess I should kill that. I've had a really strong opener, and I have Rafam for turn 6. So I'm feeling quite good. But my opponent has a lot of cards, and they're all big. Am I life tapping here? That's so sad. Well, this might have been the breathing room my opponent needed, because this turn sucked. But now I do have Mischievous Imp into the Imp King. Why did you not use your Wind Fury? You know, I can just do this, right?
Unity. Precision.
Hate to see it. We're going face, are we? Okay, so how many imps have actually died for Rafam? Is it just the baritone imp? Is that it? Maybe I should be doing a lot of trading here. Alright, they got their Goldwing into Ziliax curve, but now what? Annoyatrons, I guess, is what they need here. You appear to be dead, my paladin friend. Okay.